Have you ever wondered why, despite eating what you think are healthy choices, your blood pressure keeps climbing? Why do your joints ache more after certain meals? Why does your energy crash mysteriously in the afternoon, leaving you feeling drained and confused? The answer might be sitting right there in your pantry, disguised as a quick, convenient meal that millions of seniors reach for every single day. What I'm about to reveal will shock you. Those innocent-looking cans of soup that you've been told are nutritious, warming, and perfect for a senior's diet might actually be slowly poisoning your body. Yes, you heard that right. Some of the most popular soup brands found in every grocery store across America contain ingredients so dangerous that they can trigger heart attacks, stroke, kidney failure, and even accelerate cognitive decline in people over 60. But here's what makes this even more terrifying. The food industry has been hiding these toxic ingredients behind fancy marketing terms and health claims that sound beneficial. They use words like heart-healthy, low-fat, and all-natural to make you believe you're making smart choices for your health. Meanwhile, these same soups are loaded with hidden sodium bombs, artificial preservatives, and chemical additives that your aging body simply cannot process the way it used to. You see, as we age, our kidneys become less efficient at filtering toxins. Our liver struggles more with processing artificial chemicals. Our digestive system becomes more sensitive to inflammatory ingredients. What might have been harmless when you were 30 becomes a slow-acting poison when you're 65. And the soup industry knows this, yet they continue to market these products specifically to seniors, knowing full well the damage they can cause. The most heartbreaking part. Many of you are choosing these soups because you're trying to eat healthily. You're following doctor's orders to reduce cooking time, eat more vegetables, and have convenient meals on hand. You're doing everything right, yet unknowingly consuming products that are working against your health goals every single day. Today, I'm going to expose the 7 most dangerous store-bought soups that every senior should avoid at all costs. These aren't just unhealthy options, they're potential health disasters waiting to happen. But don't worry, I won't leave you empty-handed. I'll also reveal the 7 soups you absolutely must stock in your pantry. Soups that can actually improve your health, boost your energy, and help you age gracefully. Before we dive into this life-changing information, I want you to know that I'm here to help you navigate the confusing world of senior nutrition. If this video resonates with you and you want to protect your health, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your health is too important to leave to chance, and I'm committed to giving you the truth that the food industry doesn't want you to know. Now, I need to know if you're with me on this journey. If you've ever felt confused about which foods are truly healthy for seniors, type 1 in the comments. If you've never questioned the safety of store-bought soups, type 0. Your engagement helps me understand how to serve you better, and it lets me know that you're serious about taking control of your health. Let's start with the first soup on our danger list, one that's marketed as a heart-healthy option, but could actually be setting you up for a cardiovascular disaster. This might come as a shock, but Campbell's Heart-Healthy Tomato Soup is one of the worst choices a senior can make. Despite its promising name and heart-healthy claims, this soup is a sodium nightmare disguised as a nutritious meal. Let me break down what's really inside this can. A single serving contains 890 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly half of your entire daily recommended intake in just one bowl of soup. But here's the kicker. Most seniors don't eat just one serving. The can contains what most people would consider a normal portion, and if you eat the whole can, you're consuming 1,780 milligrams of sodium. That's more than the entire daily limit recommended by the American Heart Association for seniors. Why is this so dangerous for people over 60? As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at processing excess sodium. This means that sodium stays in your bloodstream longer, pulling water with it and increasing blood volume. The result? Your heart has to work harder to pump this extra fluid, causing your blood pressure to spike. For seniors who already struggle with hypertension, and that's about 75% of people over 65, this can be the difference between controlled blood pressure and a medical emergency. But the sodium isn't the only problem. This soup contains high fructose corn syrup, a sweetener that's particularly harmful to aging bodies. Unlike regular sugar, high fructose corn syrup doesn't trigger the same satiety signals in your brain, meaning you're more likely to overeat. Worse yet, it causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes that leave you feeling tired and craving more food. For seniors managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, this roller coaster effect can be devastating. The artificial flavors and colors in this soup are another red flag. As we age, our bodies become less capable of processing these synthetic chemicals. They can trigger inflammation throughout the body, contributing to joint pain, brain fog, and digestive issues. Many seniors who experience unexplained aches and pains might be surprised to learn that their daily soup habit could be the culprit. What makes this particularly insidious is that the marketing specifically targets health-conscious seniors. The Heart Healthy label gives you a false sense of security, making you believe you're making a wise choice for your cardiovascular health. In reality, you're consuming a product that could be undermining your efforts to maintain a healthy heart. I've seen too many seniors in my practice who come in confused about why their blood pressure medications aren't working as well as they used to. When we examine their diet, we often find that they're unknowingly consuming massive amounts of hidden sodium in products like this soup. The moment they eliminate these sodium bombs from their diet, their blood pressure numbers start to improve, sometimes dramatically. If Campbell's Heart Healthy tomato soup is a sodium bomb, then Progresso traditional chicken noodle soup is a preservative cocktail that's particularly harmful to seniors. This soup, which many people consider a comfort food and healing remedy, contains a cocktail of chemicals that can wreak havoc on an aging body. The primary concern with this soup is its astronomical sodium content, 690 milligrams per serving, and most people consume the entire can, which doubles that amount. But what makes this soup especially dangerous is the type of sodium compounds used. Instead of simple salt, this soup contains sodium phosphates, monosodium glutamate, and sodium benzoate. These aren't just flavor enhancers, they're chemical compounds that can trigger serious health problems in seniors. Monosodium glutamate, commonly known as MSG, is particularly problematic for older adults. As we age, our blood-brain barrier becomes more permeable, meaning that chemicals that might have been filtered out when we were younger can now affect our brain function. MSG can trigger headaches, dizziness, and even cognitive fog in sensitive individuals. For seniors who are already concerned about maintaining their mental sharpness, consuming MSG regularly is like playing Russian roulette with their brain health. The sodium phosphates in this soup pose another serious threat. These additives can interfere with calcium absorption, which is critical for seniors who are already at risk for osteoporosis. When your body can't properly absorb calcium, your bones become weaker and more susceptible to fractures. A simple fall that might have resulted in a bruise when you were younger could now result in a life-changing hip fracture. But perhaps the most concerning aspect of this soup is the quality of the chicken used. The chicken in this soup is often mechanically separated poultry, which means it's not the wholesome, protein-rich meat you might expect. Instead, it's a paste-like substance made from bones, skin, and connective tissue that's been processed beyond recognition. This provides very little nutritional value while adding unnecessary chemicals and preservatives to your meal. The noodles in this soup are made from refined wheat flour, which spikes blood sugar levels rapidly. For seniors managing diabetes or trying to maintain steady energy levels throughout the day, this can be particularly problematic. The quick spike in blood sugar is followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired and hungry again within a few hours. What makes this soup especially deceptive is its reputation as a healing food. When we're feeling under the weather, many of us reach for chicken noodle soup, believing it will help us recover. But the reality is that this highly processed version lacks the nutrients and healing properties of homemade chicken soup. Instead of supporting your immune system, you're actually stressing your body with chemicals and preservatives at a time when it needs real nutrition the most. This might surprise you, but Amy's organic lentil soup, despite its organic label and healthy reputation, can be particularly dangerous for seniors. While organic ingredients are generally better than conventional ones, this soup contains hidden dangers that the organic label doesn't address. The first red flag is the sodium content. Even though this soup is organic, it still contains 590 milligrams of sodium per serving. That might seem lower than some other soups, but when combined with the other ingredients in this soup, it creates a perfect storm for digestive distress in seniors. The main problem lies in the high fiber content and specific type of legumes used. While fiber is generally healthy, seniors often have more sensitive digestive systems that can't handle the sudden influx of fiber found in this soup. A single serving contains 10 grams of fiber, which is about a third of the daily recommended intake. For seniors who aren't used to consuming high amounts of fiber, this can cause severe bloating, gas, and abdominal discomfort. But the real danger comes from the oligosaccharides in lentils. These are complex sugars that the human body can't fully digest. Instead, they ferment in the large intestine, producing gas and causing digestive distress. For seniors with sensitive stomachs, irritable bowel syndrome, or those taking certain medications that affect digestion, this can be particularly problematic. The organic vegetables in this soup, while nutritious, are often high in oxalates. Oxalates can bind with calcium in the body, potentially forming kidney stones. Seniors are already at higher risk for kidney stones due to decreased kidney function and reduced fluid intake. Regularly consuming high oxalate foods, like the spinach and other leafy greens in this soup, can increase this risk significantly. Another concern is the natural flavors listed in the ingredients. Even though they're organic, natural flavors can still contain compounds that trigger allergic reactions or sensitivities in some people. As we age, we often develop new food sensitivities that we didn't have when we were younger. What might have been a harmless ingredient in your 30s could now cause inflammation, digestive upset, or even more serious allergic reactions. The potassium content in this soup is also worth noting. While potassium is generally beneficial, seniors taking certain medications, particularly ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, need to monitor their potassium intake carefully. Too much potassium can cause dangerous heart rhythm abnormalities, especially in people with kidney problems. Wolfgang Puck's name might give this soup an air of gourmet respectability, but don't be fooled. This organic mushroom barley soup contains several ingredients that can be particularly harmful to seniors, despite its premium branding and organic certification. The primary concern with this soup is its incredibly high sodium content, 860 milligrams per serving. But what makes this even more dangerous is that it's combined with naturally occurring compounds in mushrooms that can interact with common senior medications. Many types of mushrooms contain compounds that can affect blood clotting, which is particularly concerning for seniors taking blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin. The barley in this soup presents another problem. While barley is generally considered a healthy grain, it contains gluten, which can be problematic for seniors who have developed gluten sensitivities later in life. Adult-onset gluten sensitivity is more common than many people realize, and the symptoms can be subtle: brain fog, joint pain, digestive issues, and fatigue. These symptoms are often dismissed as normal signs of aging, when in reality they could be caused by gluten consumption. But the real danger in this soup comes from the combination of high sodium and potassium-rich ingredients. The mushrooms in this soup are naturally high in potassium, and when combined with the added sodium, it creates an electrolyte imbalance that can be particularly dangerous for seniors with heart conditions or kidney problems. This combination can cause dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure and potentially trigger heart rhythm abnormalities. The organic certification on this soup is misleading because it doesn't address the processing methods used. Even organic ingredients can be heavily processed, and processing often removes beneficial nutrients while concentrating harmful compounds. The mushrooms in this soup have been processed to the point where they provide very little of the beneficial compounds that fresh mushrooms offer, while retaining compounds that can be problematic. Another concern is the natural mushroom flavoring used in this soup. While it sounds harmless, mushroom flavoring often contains high levels of glutamates, which can trigger the same problems as MSG in sensitive individuals. For seniors who are already dealing with neurological issues or are concerned about cognitive decline, consuming foods high in glutamates can exacerbate these problems. The barley in this soup is also highly processed, which means it has a high glycemic index. This causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes that can leave seniors feeling tired and confused. For those managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, this can make blood sugar control much more difficult. The irony of this soup's name isn't lost on me. Healthy Choice Chicken Tortilla. Soup is anything but a healthy choice for seniors. This soup is a perfect example of how misleading marketing can be when it comes to senior nutrition. Let's start with the sodium content, 480 milligrams per serving. While this might seem reasonable compared to other soups, the problem is that most people eat the entire can, which contains 2 servings. That brings your sodium intake to 960 milligrams from just 1 can of soup. But the real issue isn't just the amount of sodium, it's the type and how it's processed. This soup contains multiple forms of sodium: sodium chloride, regular salt, sodium phosphate, and sodium citrate. Each of these affects your body differently, and when combined, they create a compound effect that can be particularly hard on aging kidneys. Sodium phosphate, in particular, can interfere with calcium absorption and has been linked to accelerated aging of blood vessels in seniors. The chicken in this soup is mechanically separated, which means it's not real chicken breast as you might expect. Instead, it's a processed paste made from whatever parts of the chicken are left over after the premium cuts are removed. This processing method creates advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are compounds that accelerate aging and increase inflammation throughout the body. But what makes this soup particularly dangerous for seniors is the combination of refined grains and artificial additives. The tortilla pieces are made from refined corn flour, which spikes blood sugar rapidly. For seniors managing diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be particularly problematic. The rapid blood sugar spike is followed by a crash that can leave you feeling tired, confused, and craving more food. The artificial colors and flavors in this soup are another red flag. Yellow dye number 6 and red dye number 40 are petroleum-based chemicals that can trigger allergic reactions and have been linked to behavioral problems and cognitive issues. While these effects are more commonly studied in children, emerging research suggests that seniors may be even more sensitive to these chemicals due to age-related changes in how the body processes toxins. The preservatives in this soup include BHA and BHT, which are chemicals that prevent spoilage but can disrupt hormone function. For senior women who are already dealing with hormonal changes after menopause, and senior men who may be experiencing age-related hormone decline, consuming these hormone-disrupting chemicals can exacerbate these issues. Panera Bread's broccoli cheddar soup might seem like a wholesome choice. After all, it contains vegetables and dairy, both of which are important for senior nutrition. However, this soup is actually one of the most dangerous options for seniors, containing a combination of ingredients that can cause serious health problems. The sodium content in this soup is staggering. 200 milligrams per serving. That's more than half of the daily recommended sodium intake for seniors in just one bowl of soup. But the real danger comes from how this sodium is combined with high levels of saturated fat and artificial ingredients. This soup contains 16 grams of saturated fat per serving, which is 80% of the daily recommended limit. For seniors who are already at increased risk for heart disease, consuming this much saturated fat in a single meal can cause immediate spikes in cholesterol levels and inflammation markers. The combination of high sodium and high saturated fat creates a perfect storm for cardiovascular problems. The cheese used in this soup is heavily processed and contains multiple additives that can be problematic for seniors. Sodium phosphate, used to keep the cheese smooth and melted, can interfere with calcium absorption. Ironic, since many seniors consume dairy products specifically for their calcium content. Additionally, the artificial coloring used to make the cheese look appetizing can trigger allergic reactions and contribute to inflammation. But perhaps the most concerning aspect of this soup is the way the broccoli is processed. Instead of providing the cancer-fighting compounds that fresh broccoli offers, the broccoli in this soup has been processed to the point where it provides very little nutritional value. The high heat and processing methods used destroy most of the beneficial compounds while concentrating the naturally occurring compounds that can interfere with thyroid function. The flour used to thicken this soup is heavily refined and often contains additives like azodicarbonamide, a chemical that's banned in many countries but still allowed in the United States. This chemical can trigger asthma attacks and allergic reactions, particularly in seniors who may have developed respiratory sensitivities with age. The combination of ingredients in this soup can also interfere with medication absorption. The high fat content can slow down the absorption of certain medications, while the calcium can interfere with antibiotics and other drugs commonly prescribed to seniors. While technically not a canned soup, Lipton Recipe Secrets Onion Soup Mix deserves a place on this list because it's commonly used by seniors to make what they think is a healthy, homemade soup. Unfortunately, this mix contains some of the most dangerous ingredients for senior health. The primary ingredient in this mix is salt. Not just any salt, but multiple forms of sodium compounds that can wreak havoc on senior health. The mix contains sodium chloride, monosodium glutamate, sodium aluminosilicate, and sodium inosinate. A single packet contains over 3,000 milligrams of sodium, which is more than the entire daily recommended intake for seniors. The monosodium glutamate, MSG, in this mix is particularly concerning for seniors. MSG can cross the blood-brain barrier more easily in older adults, potentially triggering headaches, dizziness, and cognitive fog. For seniors who are already concerned about maintaining their mental sharpness, regular consumption of MSG can be particularly problematic. The sodium aluminosilicate in this mix is an anti-caking agent that contains aluminum. While the amounts are small, aluminum can accumulate in the body over time, and some research suggests a possible link between aluminum exposure and cognitive decline. For seniors who are already at risk for dementia and Alzheimer's disease, any additional aluminum exposure is concerning. The artificial onion flavoring in this mix is created using chemicals that can trigger allergic reactions and sensitivities. Many seniors develop new food sensitivities with age, and artificial flavors are common culprits. The symptoms can be subtle: joint pain, digestive issues, skin problems, and are often dismissed as normal signs of aging. The hydrogenated oils in this mix are another red flag. These trans fats are particularly harmful to cardiovascular health and can increase inflammation throughout the body. For seniors who are already at increased risk for heart disease, consuming trans fats can accelerate the development of cardiovascular problems. When seniors use this mix to make soup, they often add it to water or broth, creating a sodium-laden liquid that provides very little nutritional value. The high sodium content can cause immediate spikes in blood pressure, while the artificial ingredients can trigger inflammation and other health problems. Now that we've exposed these dangerous soups, let me share some hope with you. There are store-bought soups that can actually benefit your health, and I'm going to tell you exactly which ones to look for and why they're so much better for your aging body. Pacific Foods Organic Bone Broth represents everything that a senior-friendly soup should be. This isn't technically a soup in the traditional sense, but it's the perfect base for creating nutritious meals that support healthy aging. What makes this bone broth so special is its incredibly low sodium content, only 95 milligrams per serving. This means you can enjoy the flavor and nutritional benefits without worrying about your blood pressure. The sodium that is present comes naturally from the bones and vegetables used in the broth, not from added salt or chemical preservatives. The real magic of this bone broth lies in its collagen content. As we age, our bodies produce less collagen, which is why we develop wrinkles, joint pain, and weaker bones. The collagen in bone broth is easily absorbed by the body and can help support joint health, skin elasticity, and bone strength. Many of my senior patients who regularly consume bone broth report improved joint mobility and reduced arthritis pain. This broth is also rich in glycine, an amino acid that supports healthy sleep patterns. Many seniors struggle with sleep problems, and the glycine in bone broth can help promote deeper, more restful sleep. Better sleep means better cognitive function, improved mood, and stronger immune function, all critical factors for healthy aging. The minerals in this bone broth, including calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, are present in forms that are easily absorbed by the aging body. Unlike supplements, which can be hard to absorb and may cause digestive upset, the minerals in bone broth are naturally chelated and gentle on the stomach. You can use this bone broth as a base for other soups, drink it warm as a comforting beverage, or use it to cook grains and vegetables. It's incredibly versatile and provides a nutritious foundation for countless meals. While we warned against Amy's regular lentil soup, their low-sodium version is actually an excellent choice for seniors. This soup contains only 290 milligrams of sodium per serving, making it much more appropriate for senior health needs. The lentils in this soup are an excellent source of plant-based protein, which is crucial for maintaining muscle mass as we age. Each serving provides 9 grams of protein, along with 9 grams of fiber. The fiber helps support digestive health and can help regulate blood sugar levels, making this soup particularly beneficial for seniors managing diabetes. The organic vegetables in this soup provide a wide range of vitamins and minerals that support healthy aging. The carrots provide beta-carotene, which supports eye health, crucial for seniors who may be dealing with age-related vision changes. The celery provides potassium in moderate amounts, which can help support healthy blood pressure without causing the dangerous spikes that high potassium foods can trigger in seniors taking certain medications. What makes this soup particularly beneficial is its stable blood sugar impact. Unlike soups made with refined grains or added sugars, the combination of protein, fiber, and complex carbohydrates in this soup provides steady energy without causing blood sugar spikes and crashes. The organic certification ensures that you're not consuming pesticides and other chemicals that can be particularly harmful to aging bodies. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at processing and eliminating toxins, so choosing organic products becomes even more important. Kettle and Fire chicken bone broth is another excellent choice for seniors, offering many of the same benefits as Pacific Foods bone broth, but with a slightly different nutritional profile that some seniors may prefer. This bone broth contains only 35 milligrams of sodium per serving, making it one of the lowest sodium options available. The chicken bones used to make this broth are from pasture-raised chickens, which means they're free from antibiotics and hormones that can be particularly problematic for seniors. The protein content in this broth is impressive. 10 grams per serving from easily digestible amino acids. This protein is in a form that's particularly easy for aging digestive systems to absorb, making it an excellent choice for seniors who may have trouble getting enough protein from other sources. The glucosamine and chondroitin naturally present in this bone broth can help support joint health. These compounds are often taken as supplements for arthritis and joint pain, but getting them from food sources like bone broth may be more effective and is certainly easier on the digestive system. This broth is also rich in B vitamins, which are crucial for energy production and cognitive function. Many seniors are deficient in B vitamins, particularly B12, which can lead to fatigue, depression, and cognitive decline. Regular consumption of this bone broth can help ensure adequate B vitamin intake. Imagine's organic creamy tomato soup in the low-sodium version is a wonderful comfort food that seniors can enjoy without guilt. With only 290 milligrams of sodium per serving, it's a much safer choice than traditional tomato soups. The tomatoes in this soup provide lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that's particularly beneficial for seniors. Lycopene supports heart health, may help prevent certain types of cancer, and can even help protect against age-related cognitive decline. The cooking process actually increases the bioavailability of lycopene, making cooked tomato products even more beneficial than fresh tomatoes. This soup is also a good source of vitamin C, which is crucial for immune function and collagen production. As we age, our immune systems naturally weaken, making adequate vitamin C intake even more important. The vitamin C in this soup is easily absorbed and can help support your body's natural defense mechanisms. The organic cream in this soup provides beneficial fats that can help with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Unlike the heavily processed dairy in many commercial soups, the organic cream in this soup is minimally processed and free from artificial hormones and antibiotics. The natural sugars in this soup come from the tomatoes themselves, not from added sweeteners. This means you get the satisfying sweetness of tomatoes without the blood sugar spikes that can come from added sugars. Dr. McDougall's Right Foods Vegan Split Pea Soup is an excellent choice for seniors looking for a plant-based option that's both nutritious and satisfying. This soup is naturally low in sodium and free from artificial preservatives and additives. Split peas are an excellent source of plant-based protein and fiber, providing 11 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber per serving. The protein helps maintain muscle mass, while the fiber supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. The combination of protein and fiber also helps you feel full and satisfied, which can help with weight management, an important consideration for many seniors. The vegetables in this soup, carrots, celery, and onions, provide a wide range of vitamins and minerals that support healthy aging. The carrots provide beta-carotene for eye health, the celery provides potassium for heart health, and the onions provide quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that can help reduce inflammation throughout the body. What makes this soup particularly beneficial for seniors is its impact on cholesterol levels. The soluble fiber in split peas can help lower LDL, bad cholesterol levels, which is important for maintaining cardiovascular health as we age. Regular consumption of split pea soup has been shown to improve cholesterol profiles in clinical studies. The soup is also naturally free from common allergens like dairy, eggs, and nuts, making it suitable for seniors who may have developed food sensitivities with age. Swanson organic vegetable broth might seem like a simple choice, but it's actually an excellent foundation for senior nutrition. With only 140 milligrams of sodium per serving, it's much lower in sodium than most commercial broths and soups. This broth is made from a blend of organic vegetables, including carrots, celery, onions, and herbs. Each of these ingredients provides unique nutritional benefits that support healthy aging. The carrots provide beta-carotene, the celery provides potassium, and the onions provide sulfur compounds that support liver detoxification. What makes this broth particularly valuable for seniors is its versatility. You can use it as a base for homemade soups, cook grains and vegetables in it for added flavor and nutrition, or simply drink it warm as a comforting, low-calorie beverage. This flexibility is important for seniors who may have changing appetites or dietary needs. The organic certification ensures that you're not consuming pesticides and other chemicals that can be particularly harmful to aging bodies. The vegetables used in this broth are grown without synthetic pesticides, herbicides or fertilizers, making it a cleaner choice for senior health. The broth is also fat-free and very low in calories, making it an excellent choice for seniors who are trying to manage their weight. You can use it to add flavor to meals without adding significant calories or unhealthy fats. Health Valley Organic Minestrone Soup, in the no-salt added version, is an excellent choice for seniors who want a hearty, satisfying soup without the dangerous sodium levels found in most commercial soups. This soup contains a wide variety of vegetables, including tomatoes, carrots, green beans, spinach, and onions. Each vegetable provides unique nutrients that support healthy aging. The tomatoes provide lycopene, the carrots provide beta-carotene, the green beans provide vitamin K, the spinach provides folate, and the onions provide quercetin. The beans in this soup, kidney beans and great northern beans, provide excellent plant-based protein and fiber. The protein helps maintain muscle mass, while the fiber supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. The combination of different types of beans provides a complete amino acid profile, making this soup an excellent protein source for seniors. The pasta in this soup is made from organic durum wheat, which provides complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. Unlike refined pasta, organic durum wheat pasta has a lower glycemic index, meaning it won't cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. What makes this soup particularly beneficial for seniors is its antioxidant content. The combination of vegetables and herbs provides a wide range of antioxidants that can help protect against age-related diseases and support healthy aging. The variety of colors in this soup, red tomatoes, orange carrots, green beans and spinach, indicates a wide range of protective phytonutrients. The difference between the dangerous soups and the beneficial ones isn't just about individual ingredients. It's about how those ingredients work together in your aging body. The dangerous soups create a perfect storm of high sodium, artificial additives, and processed ingredients that can accelerate aging and increase disease risk. The beneficial soups, on the other hand, provide nutrients that support healthy aging while avoiding the harmful compounds that can damage your health. Making the switch from dangerous to beneficial soups isn't just about what you're avoiding, it's about what you're gaining. When you choose low-sodium, organic, minimally processed soups, you're giving your body the nutrients it needs to age gracefully. You're supporting your cardiovascular system, maintaining your bone health, preserving your cognitive function, and strengthening your immune system. The beautiful thing about making these changes is that you don't have to sacrifice convenience or flavor. The beneficial soups I've recommended are just as convenient as the dangerous ones, and many people find them even more satisfying once they adjust to the cleaner flavors. Your taste buds will adapt, and you'll start to notice how much better you feel when you're not consuming excessive sodium and artificial additives. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to support your health or undermine it. By choosing the right soups, you're making a simple but powerful decision that can have profound effects on your quality of life as you age. Your heart, your brain, your bones, and your overall energy levels will thank you for making these smarter choices. I want you to know that you have the power to take control of your health, starting with the choices you make in the soup aisle. The information I've shared with you today isn't just theoretical. It's practical knowledge that you can use immediately to improve your health and quality of life. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all this information, start small. The next time you're grocery shopping, avoid just one of the dangerous soups I mentioned and try one of the beneficial ones instead. Notice how you feel after eating it. Pay attention to your energy levels, your mood, and any changes in how your body feels. Most people notice a difference within just a few days of making these changes. Your health is your most precious asset, and it's never too late to start taking better care of yourself. The choices you make today will determine how you feel tomorrow, next week, and next year. By choosing the right soups, you're investing in your future health and independence. I'm here to support you on this journey to better health. If this video has opened your eyes to the hidden dangers in your pantry and given you hope for making better choices, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps me reach more seniors who need this information. In the comments below, I want you to share your commitment to better health. If you're ready to start making smarter soup choices, type yes in the comments. If you have questions about any of the soups I mentioned, ask them in the comments, and I'll do my best to help you. Remember, we're all in this together, and by sharing our experiences and supporting each other, we can all age more healthily and happily. Before you go, I want to leave you with this thought. You deserve to age with vitality, energy, and good health. The choices you make in the soup aisle might seem small, but they're part of a larger commitment to taking care of yourself. Every healthy choice you make is an investment in your future, and you're worth that investment. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health is in your hands, and you have the power to make it better, one soup at a time.